Bonjour tout le monde. Hey, we going foreign today. Hey. Hi guys. Welcome to another episode of Randomly Marley. Today we're going to go through another mispronounced words thing, like words that are just commonly mispronounced or commonly said badly. I did something like this last year, I think, and it was such a popular episode. It was a hit. The people loved it. And I have such a long list of words written down. Even the last time I did it, I still had so many words. So I figured, why don't I do part 2? So yeah, let's go. Please tell me, how do I pronounce this word? Bewati? The word is basin. Basin. So you have the Congo basin. Is that like a river or a lake or something? A water body something? Or you shower using a bucket or a basin. Like there's no second N in the word. Like people don't say bensin. It's a basin. B-A-S-I-N. B-A is bay. Bay. S-I-N is sin. Basin. Not bensin. Basin. Basin. Repeat after me. Basin. Okay? Basin. Simple, right? Basin, not Benson. Got it? Great. Every day people say, I'm going to Kasui Tom's. Tom is a name, people, of a person, not a place. Okay? It's a tomb. I feel like English is such a complicated language. Like even me, I don't understand. I'm like, but T-O-M. And the name T-O-M is Tom. But it's the Queen's language, guys. So if you have problems, you go take it up with her, okay? I'm just a messenger girl. But the word is tomb. It's a tomb, not a tomb. So you would say Kasui Tombs is the place where former kings are buried, not tombs. Tom is a name. Toms are a type of shoes, I think. Butter makes toms, T-O-M-S. Toms or Tom is one of the two. But T-O-M-B-S is tomb, not Tom. Okay? Great. Now this one, it's not commonly mispronounced. It's commonly mistaken, if I can call it that. Siri isn't a word. I don't think. As far as my general knowledge of the English language goes, I actually googled this the other day because I was like, maybe I'm wrong. And so I googled it, but everything that I was reading seemed to lead me to the fact that what I knew was the right thing. Siri isn't a word. It's series. You have one series. You can't have one Siri. Why? Series is a collective verb? Noun. Collective noun, right? Which means that when you're talking about a series, it's describing a collection of things anyway, so it can't be a single series. Like when you're watching a show, it's a series. Why? Because it's a collection of different episodes, so it can't be a single series, because for it to be a series anyway, it has to be a collection of things. It can't be a single thing standing on its own. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. So, therefore, something is not, you don't have a series of events, a series of, a TV series, book Siri. Siri is this iPhone guy, the one you say, hey Siri, play me this song. You know what I mean? That's Siri. That's different. But even the pronunciation is different, but yes. So series, you don't have a Siri because a series is a collective noun. It's like, what's another collective noun that I can, like a very common collective noun that I can use as an example? Anyway, it's series, okay? Because a series describes a group of things, a collection of things, okay? Great, thanks. Oh my god. Guys, do you see the difference between this and this? It's just a switch in letters. They have the same exact letters, but the placement is different. This is diary. A diary is a book where you write notes, where you keep important dates, where you write stuff. That's a diary. D-I-A-R-Y. This is dairy because now the A is before the I. So AI together is A. dairy. So you have dairy products. Cheese is a dairy product. Milk is a dairy product. Yogurt is a dairy product. It's dairy. There's actually a certain Ugandan influencer for a certain dairy brand who on their Instagram page has written diary. These are really ugly faces. Oh my god, I hope you don't pose on that face. But yes, the word is dairy. Diary is a book that you write in, and dairy is a milk product. So don't confuse the two, because see, if you confuse the pronunciation, then many times you end up confusing the spelling, like a certain person that I just mentioned. So diary, dairy, diary, dairy. You write in it, you drink it. You write in it, you eat it. Diary, dairy. Okay. You guys, what is this thing? Is it going to fit on my big hair? What is this thing? This is a cap. Okay, it's not a cape. It's not a cape. It's a cap. TAP is what? Tap. MAP is what? Map. RAP is what? Wrap. CLAP is what? Clap. That AP ending is up. This is a cap. Then when you add E, that's when it changes. So when you say cape, that's that long thing that Superman wears. That's a cape. TAPE then becomes tape. RAPE becomes rape. DRAPE is drape. So when you add the E, then the A sound changes to A. But for as long as there is no E, it's A. This is a cap, guys. I don't know where we picked the word cape from. Like, who told us that this is a cape? I'm advertising Dubai for no good reason. Let's just imagine this says Kampala, okay? But anyway, yeah, like this, it's a cap, guys, not a cape, okay? Cap, 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 tap, map, wrap, lap. Cape, rape. I was gonna say map. I was trying to put the same word. Cape, rape, tape. You get the point. Drape. Cap, okay? This is a cap. There's a type of car that we say badly as Ugandans generally, which I would like us to address. It's a premio, not a primo. There's an I there that deserves not to be neglected, I think. Premio, it's a premio. The car is a premio, it's not a primo or a primo. Oh, yeah, there's an I. Let's acknowledge the I. It's as important as any of the other letters, as the P, as the R, as the E, as the M, as the O. Premio, not primo, not primo, not promo. Premio, premio. But I don't know what I'm doing, but it's a premio, okay? Great. You guys, this word, I genuinely don't understand where we picked this word from as Ugandans, but it must stop. It needs to end. I told my friend this word the other day, and she laughed and said that's not even possible. Apparently she'd never had anyone say it like that. I was like, what do you mean? People say it all the time. Tell me, how is that word pronounced? How would you pronounce it? Here's my theory. I think that someone read it. You know how sometimes, like, if you don't pay attention to something, you don't process it entirely. So I think someone just saw the word, the long word, and then read it really quickly, and so ended up mixing up the letters, and then they started a movement. Like, they read it and they're like, Maction, and then it became a movement. It was probably a teacher, and they told their students, okay class, repeat after me, Maction. Then the class said Maction, and then the word stuck. And then we have a movement. That's my theory. The word is Murchison, guys. First of all, I think that we should even just ditch that name and call it by its local name. Is Murchison Sippy? Is that the same thing? I don't know, but I'm sure it had a local name before those white people came and put Murchison on us. So, like, we'll talk about that another day. But if you're calling it by its English name, which somehow has stuck these days, it's Murchison. Murchison. Murchison, because it's a CH, then S. I don't know. Where does kshon come from? There's no sh, like what? Anyway, Murchison, guys, not Makshon. Thank you. Management, yeah. Havambe Yesu. I have had like 10,000 pronunciations of this word. Over lunch, I heard someone who almost said lunch, and I was like, what's going on? Then the spelling, as for the spelling, wow guys, I've seen all sorts of things. But anyway, yeah. Lounge. We're going to DC lounge. We are going to DC lounge. I'm going to students lounge. Is you launching something? Sister, brother. Lounge namwe. It's a lounge, okay? Not a lounge. It is a lounge. Lounge is a non-existent English word. There's a launch, but there's no such thing as lounge. Or maybe I don't know that word. Maybe it's there, but I don't know what it is. But I can tell you that this one is not lounge. It's a lounge. But yes, OU in the word lounge is ow. Ow. Anyway, yes, is ow. So it's lounge, not. As OU in the English language ever been just O? Anyway, it's lounge, guys, not lounge. Not launch, not anything else. The word is lounge. So you're welcome. You can thank me later. I feel like I tell you guys these things because one day you're going to be in international audiences with big people telling people you know English, and you're going to speak English and you're going to say certain things and they won't understand what you're saying. Other people will laugh at you, like you look in your mouth and say, yeah, Mark Sean, and then someone's gonna be like, ooh, what is that, my brother? So I'm just preparing you for the international stages. The world is your oyster, okay? Also, I'm just really passionate about grammar, and so I hear people say these things sometimes, and I get so stressed and so out of it, and I'm like, oh my god, guys, it's this, not that. But anyway, yes, that's what it is. This has been another episode of Randomly Marley from the informative series. This one has been an informative episode. I hope you've learned something. I hope you have been entertained. Share this episode with someone. If you just know a friend who says any, I'm sure, I think like 85% of Ugandans say Makshon, because the number of people I've had saying Makshon for me are 85% versus those that say Machson. So for you, send it to your SST teacher, let you Makshon, so you can know the truth. The truth, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Amen, my brother. Amen, sister. Anyway, so please share this with a friend or 10 or all your groups or all your everything. Thank you so much for watching. This has been another episode of Randomly Marley. If you have other words which you think that people really mispronounce that bother you or that make you laugh or whatever, drop them in the comment section below. I'd love to do another episode on this. I still have another, like my list by the way never ends. Like I'm going to do this part 3, part 4, up to part 10, up to I don't know. We could even do an episode together if you feel like you could bring something. So just drop it in the comments. Let me know what other words people really mispronounce that make you laugh or that you find funny. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been another episode of Randomly Marley. Fun fact, you guys, before I go, as I prepared for this episode, I really legit thought it wouldn't go beyond 10 minutes. In fact, even 10 minutes for many. I thought I would do like 6-7 minutes, and as you can see, way past that. I took a lot. That's my nature. Wow. Thanks for watching. Bye.